Well, let me tell you a tale. First of all, ignore this. It's from stress. It is what it is. Secondly, what you see behind me is a drink vending machine and a snack vending machine on my trailer attached to my car. Now, why do you ask? Well, because they were in a storage unit. Why not? I started bidding on them because it was going cheap and nobody wanted them. Got up to a point where I decided I couldn't keep bidding because I'm not going to spend that much money. That's the end of it. Not going to have a vending machine. So whatever, cool. A few days later, I get an offer. Apparently the people who bought it for over $600 didn't come, didn't pay, didn't do anything. And it went down a line of people until it got back down to me. All I did was bid up to $200. Well, that's what I got these for. $100 a piece. So let me tell you the story of how we got to this situation. So it's Monday. I have a day off. I have only today to be able to go pick these up. This trailer is the only one that has any space on it. The other ones have stuff in it. That's what it is. It's just me. I'm thinking to myself, vending machine's heavy. Maybe as heavy as a refrigerator? Who knows? Let's just go for it. So I load my child up, come with me, and we drive to Stewart to pick this up. The manager who does the payments for online auctions isn't there. It's his day off. Lucky for me, he's not far. And so he comes not happy to be there on his day off. I'm not happy because they're trying to tell me I'm gonna have to come back, which isn't gonna happen. And so I apologize profusely and I tell him I am sorry, this is the only chance I have. So then he goes, oh, do you have cash for the $100 deposit? Because they have cleaning deposit on some storage units. No, I don't have cash. Why would I have cash? So I need to go to an ATM. He said, wait, is this the one with those vending machines in it? And I said, yeah, that's the one. He said, you gonna pick them up now? Absolutely. He said, fine. No, we'll waive the fee. Huge boon. I apologize. I'm grateful. I say thank you a million times. So then the lady who is working for the day, she takes me to the unit. We're chit-chatting. Super nice lady, calling me baby and honey and all of that. And she starts telling me, oh girl, let me talk to you because in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have some really good units on. So then I've got this sweet little inside information from this lady. You know, first off, they waived the $100. Secondly, I'm getting insider information, which is cool. And I'm like, okay, I've moved refrigerators. Maybe I'll be able to do this. Let's give it a try. Y'all, when I tell you that I hung off the corner of this machine and couldn't even get the bottom to lift up, I was like, awesome. It's just me here doing what I do in the flip-flops as usual. And I can't move these at all. And I've promised the guy that I'm gonna get them out today. I have no way. So what do? Because I'm never prepared for anything, ever, just going on a wing and a prayer. I look around and the truck that has just pulled in to one of the units behind me is a moving company. So I see three guys and I walk up and I say, here's what's going on. I overestimated my abilities. Shocker. I have some really heavy stuff. If I give you guys some money, would you help me get these things on my trailer? Sure, they say. We'll take a look and see if we can do it. What is it? Oh, it's vending machines. They looked at me like I had 10 eyeballs right on my forehead. And I was like, listen, you don't have to say yes. I just thought I would ask. And no harm, no foul. I'm the one who came up prepared. No, it's a challenge. So, of course, it took 3 grown men who struggled and moved things for a living to get these on my trailer. The guy in charge is looking at me going, listen, you can't tell anybody the name of the company that helped you. We could get in trouble. We're not supposed to. It's a huge liability. Also, that trailer does not look like it should be pulling those 2 machines, nor does your vehicle. Fair, bro. I need a bigger truck. I need a bigger trailer. Sometimes we just go with what we have. You know, just let it roll. Then I realized I don't even have my tie downs. I just have all Spanky Frankie's nylon ropes, which have done wonders helping me tie things down. Honestly, I'm all for the nylon braided ropes here. Thanks, Spanky. They get it on here, they center it, they wish me luck, say a prayer, and I drive 50 miles an hour home from Stewart. And here we are. By some absolute miracle of God, I have made it home with my 2 vending machines. Now what? Everybody asks. Now what? I don't know. I have an idea of where I would like to put them. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to do it. But for as cheap as I paid for them, why not try? And that is how storage units work. You just go for it sometimes. But it works out, so follow your dreams. Or just buy storage units randomly and see what happens.